So you'll probably be able to tell straight from the title of this video exactly where this is going, so I'll cut straight to the headline part of this, which is on Monday the 24th of April at just before 11 o'clock at night, my mother unfortunately died. And anyone who's been following the videos that I've been putting out the last few weeks will know that we got quite a shock about 4 weeks ago in regards to her being diagnosed with cancer, and obviously since then it got worse. It ultimately ended up not being treatable. So I talked in an earlier video, in fact a lot of you have probably come over from that video, that I didn't end up recording anything for that week for very obvious reasons. I hope everyone would understand why I would choose not to do that. But part of that as well is the fact that on very short notice I had to get down there, so I didn't actually end up packing this thing because there wasn't a great deal of time. I was very much rushing around. I don't really know how to do a video like this because it's not something that I've had to do before, so I'm probably going to keep this quite brief in saying that I will be doing something more sort of a dedication, and I've got an idea for what I want to do, but I need to basically learn how to do it first, so it might take a little bit of time. But one of the things that I'd want to say as well is that, and it seems weird coming back to this that I do, making videos, that I'm very glad that I chose to start doing them again all those years ago, because for the simple fact that I don't treat this in any way as any kind of like a money-making thing or any way of getting fame or anything like that. It's very much a personal thing. It's a diary essentially. It's an online video diary, but it's still a diary, and it allows me to document my life as I change and I progress. And one of the lucky things about that is that I have an archive of some parts of my mother. She appears in 2 videos on this channel, so as well as having a wealth of photographs and obviously the memories that I have and the family have of her, I'm incredibly lucky that I actually have an archive of her, what she was like, how tall she was, how she interacted with people, how she was with her family, her sense of humour, her voice. All those things have been saved as well, so I'm very glad that I actually have that resource to be able to fall back on, and that I can use it going forward to actually make something that's fitting for her. As I am at the moment, I'm still very much getting through things. Obviously, it's not something that you get over quickly. In terms of what I'm doing next, from my perspective, as I'm recording this, the service for her is in 2 days' time, and I've been asked by my dad to say a few words, and I've decided to keep it light, so telling stories about how she had weird quirks, like she would, before she went to bed, she would always boil the kettle. She would fill it up and boil the kettle. She wasn't making tea or anything, she'd just do that and then go to bed, as if she was giving the kettle something to do. I've never understood that. And there's a story about when her and my dad were walking home one day. I think they were having like an argument about something, they were getting quite vocal about it, and this guy across the street decides to start chiming in, and he starts attacking my dad. So my mum very quickly forgives him, and shows that she's forgiven him by taking her umbrella and battering the guy that was beating up my dad. So that's a story. I'm not sure if that's appropriate for a service or not, but I might tell it anyway. I'm as okay as I can be, and I'll be getting better as time goes on, I'm sure. And it's been very brilliant to have a lot of people being very nice to me. I'd be kind of worried if people were being dicks to me, really, but it has been a genuine great comfort. So that's that, and there is going to be bits and pieces popping up in the interim while I'm doing this, because one of the weird consequences of this is that I've wanted to keep busy. I went back to work about 6 days after it happened because I didn't want to fester. I had to be doing something, so that's what I've been doing. So I've got things recorded and ready to go, and I've just been making things like crazy, basically. Different people react to things differently, and I guess my way of doing it is to be ultra productive, I suppose. So Anyway, that's that. And I know a few people watch this who I interact with on a daily or weekly or monthly basis, whatever, and to any of you who are watching who've seen me recently, thank you.